Hello everyone. Today I will be asking Metatron to respond to a question from one of our viewers. And I'd like to remind you all that if you do have a question of a general nature that you would like to ask of Metatron, simply post it as a comment underneath any one of the videos that you watch, and I will be notified and I will be able to put the question to Metatron. Today's question is from a viewer who wants an explanation of all of the different parts of our beings that I use and name during the alignment that I do at the beginning of each video. And so I will do the alignment as I usually do, and then Metatron will respond to the question as he wishes. I am one with my I Am presence. My Holy Christ Self. My personalities. My body elemental. And my new spirit. Every part of my being is in balance, harmony, and alignment. And I pull in my aura within Metatron's cosmic egg. I am now open and ready to receive his message for today. Hello, beloveds. It is with great joy that I come to you through this channel and through these videos each time that she is able to do it. It creates a great demand on her energy field, on her time, to be able to do these. And so I am very grateful to her that she does so. And I am also delighted to answer any of your questions of a general nature so that all of my children may benefit from hearing these answers. And so today's question is about the different aspects of the human being that need to be brought into alignment and balance and under the control of your I Am presence. I do understand that different terms are used for these different aspects according to the school of thought that you follow. But I will use the ones that Christmas is most familiar with and that she uses on a daily basis for ease of understanding. Once you have heard the descriptions of these different aspects, you can use whatever term you associate with them for yourself. For the names of these aspects are not important. Understanding what they are is very important. So let us begin with the I Am presence. The divine self. This is the original seed of your creation. You, as an individualized being in the physical world, are an extension in physical form of your very own I Am presence. This I Am presence includes within itself every other part of your being. However, in order for you to receive the light and the wisdom of your I Am presence, you must be consciously connected to it. If you are not consciously connected, the I Am presence remains as a silent voice within your being, occasionally giving you intuition as to what you should do. But if those intuitions are not listened to and are continually suppressed, then the I Am presence becomes quite silent in any given incarnation, waiting, always waiting, for the time when the individualized being decides to finally listen and obey. Your I Am presence is like a ball of light of many colors. This sphere of light can then animate any form of its choosing. The I Am presences of the human race mostly choose to animate the humanoid form. But the I Am presence is never limited by anything, and it never is obligated to choose a specific type of form. The I Am presence has total freedom, total omniscience, total power to act in all dimensions. This is because your I Am presence is in perfect oneness with the great I Am, which is God. In this universe, I am the great I Am for this universe. That means all wisdom, all power, all light, all love is within me, and the I Am presence of every single being in this universe is one with my very own I Am presence. There is no difference between them. There is no separation. There is no time or space between my I Am presence and yours. You are therefore a part of me. You always have been, and you always will be. Now, for the Holy Christ Self. Sometimes called the higher mental body. Sometimes called the soul. Your Holy Christ Self contains the memories and the experiences of every single one of your incarnations. Your Holy Christ Self is also intimately connected to your I Am presence. There is a constant communication between your Holy Christ Self and your I Am presence. Your Holy Christ Self is one with the collective Christ consciousness. The collective Christ consciousness is made up of the Holy Christ selves of all beings. It is intimately connected to the Akashic records, and it vibrates at the frequency of the Christ consciousness. This is why you must lift your consciousness and focus it on the Christ consciousness in order to be able to become with it. Because the Christ consciousness does not lower its frequencies into the lower realms of great negativity. So that you must release any negativity within you in order to be able to sense, feel, and hear the Christ consciousness within you. The next major division is your ego, your personalities that are intimately associated with the physical body. Your ego and your personalities are intended to be the means of expression for the divine presence and the Holy Christ Self. However, at this time in human history, it is mostly the ego itself that is expressing through the personalities. It has taken control like a wild tyrant, making decisions that it was never supposed to make. It is the cause of all suffering, pain, illness, and death in your beings. All of those negative things only exist because you have lost your unity with your divine self, believing in the separation of God and your own being. Then there is the body elemental. The body elemental is a miniature you, about 3 or 4 feet tall, that dresses like you and accompanies you from incarnation to incarnation. Your body elemental is in charge of all of the automatic functions of your body, and in fact all of the functions as well, as most people are functioning on automatic pilot. You have forgotten that you can control your body elemental, you can direct it, and even command it to do as you wish. The body elemental will ascend with you. The body elemental will follow your directions. And in fact, it does so on an unconscious basis until you become consciously aware of it. This means that everything that you believe about how food or exercise or anything else acts in your body, the body elemental will make it so. For an example, if you firmly believe, and I'm talking about with your whole being, not just what you think you believe, but what you in fact believe, that, for example, coffee is very good for you and will not harm you in any way, then your body elemental will make that a reality in your outer world. And so it is with everything that you firmly believe. Your body elemental will always manifest it in the outer world. However, as an awakened being, you can choose to direct your body elemental to do things differently. If, for example, all of your life you have had a particular food allergy, and you would like now to be able to consume that food, you can direct your body elemental to allow that food to be a source of health and well-being for you. This will take time. It does not mean that if you say it once or twice to your body elemental that it will automatically manifest it, because your unconscious beliefs are the strongest, and they have been in power throughout your entire life. And so it will take many repetitions of directing your body elemental into a new activity in order for it to become manifest and part of your new reality. When Christmas's husband does the invocation, he also calls in what he calls his subtle bodies. You do, in fact, have many bodies, aside from the principal ones I have just mentioned. For instance, your emotional field has its own body. Your mental field has its own body. So there are various parts of you that remain in the invisible world, but can be conceived of as independent bodies. And so her husband calls these into alignment and balance as well. Although Christmas says only the ones that I have mentioned previously. Last of all, they both include their new spirit. This is because both of them have had countless lifetimes totally devoted to spiritual work. And in this particular lifetime, and only very recently, about 2 years ago, they were gifted a new spirit. They received this spirit as a new spirit. It is a consciousness that was totally pure. It had registered no experiences whatsoever within it. So it came upon them like an infant, seeing through their eyes, feeling through their beings, and beginning to understand what life is about through the human expression. It developed very quickly over a period of some months into what I would call an adult stage. The purpose of this new spirit is to englobe, to encompass all the other aspects: the I Am Presence, the Holy Christ Self, the personalities, and the body elemental. And it is to be their new being, their expression in the world as an incarnated light being. All of you who are on this path, who wish to become an incarnated divine light being, will at some point receive this new spirit within you. You will, consciously or unconsciously, share with it every single experience that you have, and begin to mold it into the full expression of your own being. This new spirit will shine its light through the physical body. It will maintain a permanent connection to the I Am Presence, so that the I Am Presence is continually being expressed through every single part of your being. At this stage, you will be an enlightened being. You will be in total harmony with God and all of the forces of the universe. You will be living in heaven on earth as an ascended master, as a perfected being, as a being of limitless joy, love, light, and perfection in every dimension in which you exist. This is your birthright, my beloveds. This is the end result for every single human being in incarnation. And your cycles of incarnation will be completed at that time. Although you may always choose to come back to earth as a bodhisattva, as an avatar, as a fully enlightened conscious being, in order to be of service to those humans who are still on the path. So that is my explanation for today. I have given you much to dwell upon, to investigate, and to discover within your own being. I wish you to begin to purify, align, and balance all of these different aspects, especially before you do any of your meditations or any of your spiritual practices. Because if you do this alignment first, then the light that you receive will indeed affect every single one of those aspects. I would also remind you to pull your aura in after you've done the alignment within a small distance around you, so that the light will be most concentrated in your energy field. I will also remind you to enclose your aura within my cosmic egg, which you may receive simply by asking for it. Once you have asked for it, know that you have received it, and pull your energy field within that egg, especially during your spiritual practices. But it would be very helpful for you to maintain it around your energy field throughout your day and throughout all of your activities, as it provides an invincible protection that is incomparable and of great value. And it is my gift to you, because I love you with all of my heart. And I wish you to know and to be the joy, the love, and the light of your true being, of your true nature. And I wish this for you now. There is no need to wait, beloveds. I am Metatron.